Final round. You win.
Welcome to Button Mash, a show where we mash all your video game content for the week for you to listen to at the press of a single button. My name is Roger, and with me, I have the legend himself, Chris Hansen.
Beatbox
Chris Hansen in the house.
Lachlan. Sick.
That was beautiful, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So yeah, he's been able to put some time aside to come hang out on the show, even though he's on tour at the moment. When's your next concert, man?
Live at SEN Studios in St Kilda.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to buy tickets, make sure you go to www.beatboxchris.com.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna beatbox your ass.
let's talk about some motherfucking video games. Right, we've got a few news topics this week. We've had Gamescom on, and we've also played some games, kind of. I think you're on the same boat as me. Like, when I think about it, because I know you only played some games like yesterday, I'm like, man, I only played yesterday as well. And now I'm like, no, wait, I did 2 streams during the week, but I'm like, in my head, it's not registering as I played games. But I did. So let's not lie to ourselves. But man, we got some bit of a bombshell. Well, kind of really. I mean, Insomniac has made some games for other studios before, other console manufacturers. You've had what was that game on Xbox? Sunset Overdrive.
Overdrive, yeah.
Xbox exclusive, and then they come back and do an exclusive for Sony as well with Spider-Man. Well, now you're only going to get exclusives for Sony from now on from Insomniac, because they have been acquired by Sony as a first-party studio.
I find them pretty Sony orientated anyway. Do you know what I mean? Just with like Ratchet and Clank.
100%.
Spyro
as well, yeah. Resistance, which was a big first-party game on the PlayStation 3.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so...
yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like...
Sunset Overdrive is probably like the main kind of Xbox One exclusive that I can kind of... Well, it comes to my mind. But we haven't got a number 2 version of that. And I wish they did. I kind of actually wish they did make a second one. I did like
Sunset
that game.
Overdrive.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was sick. I liked that game.
I didn't know you even played it. I remember you bought it. Like,
yeah, I
you
bought
got
it
like really cheap.
Yeah, no, I went back to it like
right,
a year or 2 years ago. I don't know. I put it back in and I was just like, yeah, woo, this is sick.
Yeah,
actually,
right.
Was it the start of last year? I can't remember. But no, I was playing it a fair bit. I didn't clock it though. Didn't finish it. But there was just one of those games that I was like popping in, and then I was playing it on and off for like a few weeks, and saying, "Yeah, this is sick."
I feel you, man. Well, none of that ever again. But the other thing was, they were making some pretty good VR games. From what I hear, I haven't played any of them, but they've made some. They've got a big title coming out on. I think it's going to be an Oculus exclusive. It's like Stormbringer. Stormland, that's the one. Yeah, which is, I'm pretty sure it's an Oculus exclusive. They made another one a couple of years ago as well. Really? Apparently that was pretty good. But that's obviously, going to be gone as well. But I hope that means that they bring their VR knowledge into some PlayStation exclusives, because I'd be keen to play some Insomniac VR games. That would be good. But yeah, that's happened. We'll see what they bring out. Probably won't hear about it until, at least a couple of years away, I'm sure. But yeah, that'll be good. We also had, as I mentioned earlier, Gamescom happened this week. Few announcements there. A few trailers for some new games coming out, or some games that we know about already that have got some some trailers. We got a story trailer for Gears of War 5. I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, cool. More Gears of War. Nice. That's coming out. That's coming out like a couple of weeks or something.
Is it,
yeah,
is it actually? It's not called Gears of War, isn't it? Isn't it just called Gears?
Yeah, it's just called Gears now. They've gone.
Oh, okay. Because I was listening to another podcast, and they were talking about like Gears of War, and they're like, oh, that's right. It's not called Gears of War anymore. We're not at war. It's just called Gears.
Just Gears. Yeah. I mean, I haven't even played 4. I started playing 1 again recently, just split screen. It's good fun, but I mean, like, you know, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into with those games. It kind of good action shooters, third-person shooters. But yeah, and then we got this game. Apparently, that's a pretty big franchise. I've never heard of it before. Comanche, which is like a helicopter fighting game kind of thing. Do you have the stream playing on your phone?
Dude, yeah, I do.
Is the volume on?
No.
Okay. I think I can kind of hear myself in the background.
No, it's not. No, it's not on.
Okay, all good. No, that's all good.
Is that game?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a stab in the dark. That what's it called? Comanche.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
was that on Atari?
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Is that?
I think it was called Apache.
Oh, damn it!
I think.
I'm gonna look. Hang on. I'm gonna put this in Google. I'm gonna see if it's like something that I kind of know.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about because I played that as well. It was like isometric view,
2D, just across thing, and
this looks kind of like that wouldn't be my jam at all. It looks pretty intense, and I'm not very good at piloting aircrafts in any games at all. So
you're like Pat, the guy that we play with. At any game, you can't drive a car. PUBG, GTA, can't do anything. We kill you.
I'm that guy with airplanes, helicopters. That's me.
Yeah.
And then we also got a gameplay trailer for Need for Speed Heat. Did you get the chance to watch that one?
Which one is that one?
So that's
I've seen a few trailers. I've seen like gameplay of it. I've seen
you probably
Mercedes like AMG, and it's like just driving, and it finishes the races, and the cops chase after them. And you have to escape from the cops.
Yeah. So that's So we got that gameplay trailer at Gamescom this week. Would have been at the start of the year. So I think you did watch it. What do you think, man? You still pumped?
I am, man. I really am. I'm just a sucker for Need for Speed games. We went through this the other week, but the thing that I like in Need for Speed games is realistic cars. Like, I don't really like the supercars in the game. Even like that Mercedes AMG, whatever it was, kind of like, I was like, I'd like to see something else, like a Skyline. And then there was like
when you say realistic, you mean like that you might own in real life?
Well, not supercars. So like that Mercedes,
because you say real, like they're real cars.
They're real cars. Yeah, I know they're real cars, but it's just like they're like non-supercars. That's I don't like supercars in games. It sounds stupid. But yeah, I suppose, man, you could probably classify a R35 a supercar. Hey, damn,
100%.
Okay, well that ruins my whole thing.
100%.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I think you just like imports.
Yeah.
I think you just that.
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm really just Jap cars and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it. I like how there's cops. Cops are back, because cops have been missing in a few Need for Speeds. And I like how it is kind of drive around the streets and go wherever you want. Where there has been a few Need for Speeds where it's just trying to like go into a race, and then you finish the race, and then the menu pops up and you go to the next thing. And I don't know. I like the free roam. And pardon?
When's the last track-based Need for Speed?
What was the one? It was like the new version of like that Hot Pursuit. It's kind of like Hot Pursuit.
Most Wanted.
There's like a
not Most Wanted. I've got it here.
Yeah, Rivals? No.
Yeah, Rivals. Yep, that's it.
Rivals?
Yeah, Rivals.
Yeah. I didn't play that because of that reason. Like,
that was good, man. I really like that one.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of. I like the free roam of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man.
But dude, I saw the customization on it, and can I say the one thing that I was just like, "That's sick," is the exhaust sounds. Like you can customize it. Wow, that's so good. I was like peaked for it. Yeah, the customization in Need for Speeds have just gone like mental. And yeah, I'm still pumped for it. Like even if it's trash, I can always just take it back. But even in the trailer, they're doing up like a 180 SX, and I was just like,
yeah. Well, let me tell you about that because as I mentioned to you today. No, it's a good thing.
Okay, good.
So at the end of the trailer, they tell you that there's an app that you can download right now where you can customize your car in that app, and then you can upload it into the game
straight away. Like, are we talking like when you buy the game on launch? Are you going to get that car in the game though? Like, or they give you like the cars that you get straight away in the game?
Well, I customized a 180 SX, which I'm pretty sure would be like one of the.
What money did you use?
You don't get money. It's just visual customization. So I'm not sure how it's going to work in terms of. I think it's more like the decals and shit, and with the parts, it might be like, oh, you'll need to buy those parts.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool that you just like. I just went in there and I was like, just customizing the car, like. It doesn't look like it's doing anything new in terms of customization when you compare it to things like but
in the past, like it's pretty hard to improve. Like now they've gone to like customize your like the sound of your exhaust.
But I'm talking like generally like it's not really doing anything more than Forza, for example. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I like that. I've always liked sort of integrations with apps and that sort of thing. When it works, it's good.
Yeah.
So hopefully that does work. Lockie in the chat says, "Have you played free to play Need for Speed? Is that on mobile, Lockie?"
Yeah, I have played the Need for Speed on mobile. Meh.
I've watched people play it on the train. I haven't played it myself.
Okay. Yeah, I've played it, and you get to a stage in that one, I'm just like, I'm done. There are better. Put it this way, there are better games.
Oh no, there was one on PC. He's talking about the one on PC. I have not played that one. But apparently there was a bit of lag.
I played it back in 2012, and so it was pretty cool. Except it sounds like a hybrid version of the game that released overseas, kind of like the Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty released. What was it called? Like Call of Duty World or something?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know. Call of Duty multiplayer, and it was just a mashup of everything.
Yeah.
Was it kind of like that, Lucky, or was it actual? Did it release in Australia?
No, it did. I think the bit like I don't know, our internet was worse than it was that it is now. So
I feel like it's like Test Drive, yeah. Unlimited?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Okay.
But yeah, so in that gameplay trailer, we saw a bit of the day stuff and the night stuff. So you play during the day, you do like the official kind of races, the legal races, and you still have cops driving around, but they only bust you if you do something illegal. So if you're speeding, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you choose when you go, okay, cool, I've earned enough money. Let's go into nighttime now. And then that's when shit gets serious, apparently. I didn't really grab from the trailer what would incentivize you to go into nighttime, because from what I can see, you earn money from playing during the day. And then at night, you earn rep, but I'm not sure what rep does.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, like what does it do? Because I'm getting money
to. I feel like it's going to unlock
maybe that's
aftermarket parts.
Yeah.
Different cars, different exhausts, different whatever, and then the actual the actual like day racing will be your money, and then you go spend that money at like I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe
kind of. I don't know, man.
That would make sense.
I'm actually excited about it. I think as what I said the other week, they're gonna go more towards that Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah.
With just day as well in it, like the day-night cycle. And I hope they have drift in there though. Like I'm sure they will. I don't see them getting rid of like drift events or stuff like that because that's cool in the game. But yeah. How about you? Has this changed your mind at all on like?
It did,
because you weren't really. You kind of like,
Well, they actually made a quick mention in the trailer about loot boxes. Like just low key was like,
yeah,
hey, you can buy everything using the money that you earn in game. And I was like, okay, good. That's good. Now we don't know. They're gonna find a way to make extra money, right?
Of course. Yeah. Buy the you can buy like the M3 pack, or you can buy like the BMW right now for $4, or there'll be always something like that.
But it does say in the trailer you'll be able to buy. They said they got rid of whatever the term was, and that you're going to be able to buy everything with the money you've earned in game. So
okay,
that's giving me a bit of positivity towards the game. So it looks good. It looks fun. But yeah, that happened. I suggest you check out the little app. That would be cool.
Dude. I'll get on that tonight and suss it out. No, I was just reading Lockie's comment.
We got another gameplay trailer for Predator Hunting Grounds. It's a pretty short one. It doesn't really show much more than what we got. It's just sort of quick cuts of gameplay. It looks cool, man. It looks interesting. I'm still sort of hesitant. Like, I need to see more about it. I need to see it in action. But it looks cool.
Voice crack. That was sick.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. And then what did we get? More Monster Hunter World Iceborne, The Cycle. They were showing off the alpha that's out. I think it's just out for good now, as in you can play whenever. Last time I talked about it, you could only play during the weekend. So that's the one where it's like PvPvE, where you go and like mine stuff, and then there's monsters and shit that attack you, and then there's also other players that come in. You can fight them as well. It's a pretty cool concept. Got a bit repetitive for me pretty quickly, but it's cool. I mean, it's only in very early access at the moment, so yeah. And then we got an announcement for a strategy game called Humankind. Looks kind of like Civilizations a bit. That's coming out like next year. Looks kind of cool. We got Everspace 2. I never played Everspace, but apparently it's a pretty good game. So number 2 is coming out. We're going in early access second half of 2020, and then we're getting a full release in 2021. And so far, it's only been announced for PC. Witcher 3 on Nintendo Switch got a release date. That's coming out in October.
Did you see the like that footage of it being played on the Switch?
No.
Okay.
I'm scared.
It actually looks pretty good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually, they've done it. I don't know how, but they've done it pretty well. Obviously, the frame rate isn't as good as like a PlayStation or a PC and stuff, but better than I expected.
Okay.
So, if you haven't played The Witcher 3 and you wanted a really big game and don't want to get into like Zelda or anything,
play a bigger game.
Get a bigger game and play The Witcher 3. No, I mean, like, you want to play a big game, but like, say, the Zelda doesn't really.
I think with Zelda, it's too much of there's no sort of path. You can go like fight the final boss at the start if you want. You'll get fucked up, but you can.
Okay.
So there's no actual direction. You just do whatever you want at any point.
Okay.
But yeah.
But does Zelda have titties?
I don't think it's got titties. No.
The Witcher has titties. So.
Witcher has titties.
The Witcher has titties.
If you like titties,
oh my god,
play The Witcher.
Titty mixer.
Titty mixer. We also got an announcement for a brand new IP called Disintegration. It's got some devs from Halo. Or mate Marcus Ledo from Bungie. It looks kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. It's like in the trailer you just see you play as this robot. It's in the future, obviously. You're a pilot. You just pilot this sort of hover bike thing called a grav cycle. So it's gonna have a full campaign, and then some multiplayer PvP stuff as well. I don't know. It looked kind of generic to me. I don't know. You can't tell from the trailer if you can ever. It's a first-person shooter, but I didn't see anything where he gets off the grav cycle. So I don't know if you're playing the whole game on the grav cycle.
Yeah, because there's a multiplayer.
Yeah, but like the multiplayer stuff they showed, it's all on the grav cycle as well.
Oh,
which is kind of weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
And then we get a game called Guilt announced. It's going to be a Google Stadia exclusive.
Oh.
Kind of an interesting concept where you play as this little girl who's fighting sort of her emotions, and they've just manifested into different things, like all these monsters.
Sounds deep.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. It says, in the game, you'll face your worst fears as you are confronted with the emotional impact of your actions. The story is said to mix fantasy and reality and will let you either hide or confront your enemies. Cool.
And it's a horror game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to play it because it's going to be on Stadia anyway. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And then we had this game called Erica, which is a live-action thriller. It was announced in 2017. I don't remember that being announced.
What? Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but anyway, it came out after they talked about it at Gamescom. Like it's out right now. It kind of looks interesting. I kind of want to check it out. So it's all live action.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those choose your own adventure thing.
Which way? And
if it's anything like Black Mirror's, what was it called? Bandersnatch or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty shit. But this is obviously like more video gamey. So I'm hoping there's a bit more structure to it. Like it would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I wouldn't mind playing just in one sitting, and yeah, hopefully it's good.
Suss it out.
Yeah, suss it out. We got Port Royale 4 coming out. I can't wait till Port Royale 4 comes out. Do you remember when we played? No, I've never played any Port Royale. I was gonna like go along with it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're speaking so much shit right now, and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to call you out on this or.
Yeah, no. Yeah, apparently it's really good. Number 4 is coming out. I think it's like it's a strategy game. Never played it. Apparently,
probably doesn't have grids. That's why.
I think it might. It says turn-based in there. Don't know. And then we got big boy Kojima came on stage.
Oh, dude!
Talked about Death Stranding, and oh my god, like if you weren't weirded out by Death Stranding before, watch this 27-minute video, and I guarantee you will be.
Of him taking a piss.
Did you watch that bit?
I actually, yeah, because I got like probably like 6 minutes in, and then I had to. It was like Saturday morning, I had to go.
Yeah.
And then that was the end of my free time, and I was like, no. So I did watch him take a piss, and I was like, what? And I love it how he's like trying to like look at his dick, and he's like, the character's like shying away from it. I was like, that's sick.
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna really mess with my head, man, because I'm just gonna have to take a piss all the time. I'm gonna be like, oh, he's like 10%, needs to take a piss. Need to take a piss.
Like shows you how many milliliters
Mils,
of
yeah.
pee.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
It's
another thing.
Yeah, go on.
Another thing that it really like, shocked me was, well, it didn't shock me that much, but how beautiful it looked as well.
It looks good.
Like amazing. I really want to know what this game's about, man. I'm down on day one. Like I really wasn't. I was kind of like, yeah, I'm still not sure if I get a day one because but now it just really intrigues me because no one knows what this game's about, man. Like it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is it? What do you do?
You know, what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of Final Fantasy the movie that came out in like 2000 or 2001 or whatever it was.
Okay.
It was all like CG, and it was just all sorts of fucked up, and everyone hated it. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it. Like I think I may have watched a bit more than you. I've watched like still bits of the 27-minute video, but all of the actual in-game stuff or the cutscenes, and it's fucking weird, man. There's a bit where, so you know how he's carrying this baby all the time?
Yeah.
Apparently it's like, so they talk about it a bit more. I'm still like trying to wrap my head around it.
Okay.
But it's like, it's a baby that's been ripped out of his mum's womb. Like it's an actual baby. They put it in the container, and that little pod thing simulates the womb. And he's just carrying that baby because he's like, it's the bridge to that other dimension that they're in sometimes, you know, where it's like all black and fucking... Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, so these babies like don't get attached to it because, you know, it's not an actual person. You like, none of them have lasted more than a year, so, you know, don't get attached to it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And you see like the baby smiling and shit. You're like, shit's weird.
That is weird.
And then yeah, I don't know. I'm not into it. And the whole like seeing when he gets up and then he pees, I'm like, I don't particularly like when games do that sort of thing, when they go like too realistic. Like you gotta eat, you gotta shit, you gotta pee, you gotta drink. It's like, man, I just want to fucking play a game. Like I already complain about having to eat and stuff in real life. Yeah, that's not why I play games. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be my thing.
Yeah, but that's I think you'll say that and you play it and you're probably like, wow, that was like amazing. Maybe. I don't know. There's something about it that makes me want to play it in a sense of, yeah, I'm just interested. I'm so confused. That's what it is, man. I'm like, why would you make this game?
Yeah.
Like, why would you come up with this idea in your head and be like, man, this shit is going to be the best?
Because of drugs.
Yeah.
Because of drugs. That's the answer.
Yeah.
I think the scope of it is just like, it's too much. I don't think I'm gonna actually finish it if I start it. I just think it's gonna be overwhelming, and
it's gonna be very slow paced. Like it's gonna be a very slow paced game, and that's when it might take me out of it because it's gonna be too slow paced. And then what you said, like, I'm not gonna finish it. But there is something in me that I'm like, when it comes out, I'm going to be like, oh, I really want to get it just because I just want to play. You know what? I might actually just buy it and play it for like, you know, a week and then just take it back to eBay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because if it sucks me in, it sucks me in. I'll keep it. But if it doesn't, I'm going to be like, okay, I'll just take it back. So,
yeah. Fair cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just watch people play it or something. I'm just like, at this point, there's nothing that I've seen that I'm particularly,
yeah, I know what you mean. And there's so many games coming out as well. That's just another, you know. Damn.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many other games as well. So it's Death Stranding we're talking about at the moment, Lockie. I mean, it's out in like a couple of months now. Is it November? It's November, so it's like 3 months away.
Oh shit! Yeah, probably not gonna get it.
Yeah, there's so many other games coming out, man. Like,
actually, it'd be a good game to pick up, like on cheap, even maybe Christmas time when it's like.
I'm really intrigued to see how it goes.
Yeah, what the reviews are gonna be.
Yeah,
but seeing it's Kojima, like, I feel like that takes a lot with it. Like, I feel like people aren't gonna. Like, the first person to be negative about the game is going to have a lot of balls, because I think there's going to be a lot of Kojima, like, not fanboy. I suppose fanboys. I don't know. That might be like, oh, you know, it's it's a piece of art, and I don't know, man. I think there's going to be a lot more people saying it's going to be sick than it is going to be bad. So,
if it's good.
I just don't see it going to be a bad game, but I think people are going to buy it and be like, "This is the weirdest game I've ever played, but it's so good." That's how I think it's going to go. But we shall find out.
Not too long now.
Yeah.
So that's what we got from Gamescom. Well, the main stuff anyway. But then they also announced a Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, the 2v2 Alpha that was on this weekend. We both got to play a bit. I think I'm probably going to start on this one.
Okay.
I'm really keen to hear what you want to say about it. I started playing. I think I played a bit Friday night. I played a bit during the day yesterday, and I was really enjoying it. And I was like, man, if I can play with someone I know, like, it would be so much better. It feels solid. The gunplay feels good. The maps feel good. They feel well designed. You've got different ways of approaching your enemies on the different maps. They all have their different sort of characteristics, kind of things. And it just feels like a fun mode that I want to play in the full version. I'm probably going to spend the bulk of my time in there. So if you haven't heard about it, it's basically 2v2. All 4 players have the same guns, the same loadout. It's all random. You play best out of 6 rounds. So you'll play with a certain loadout, and then at the end of that round, it'll switch sides with the same guns, and then so on. So you're always on the same sort of level, right? And I think that's cool, and it's really quick, and yeah, I was having fun, and then you jumped on, and take it away.
So I jumped on, super excited just to check it out. I've seen a fair bit of gameplay of it as well. So yeah, I jumped in with you. People who know me knows that I love COD. And so we were playing our first game, 2v2, and I was kind of like, turned my sensitivity up straight away, and that helped. I felt comfortable. Everything kind of felt so much different, but it was a good different. It wasn't a bad different at all. Like, it felt really smooth, and the guns and everything felt really good. But then once we played a few games, something was not right. Now, I wasn't sure on a few little things. Gun balance. So I feel like I'll be aiming at some guy, and I'll shoot him a few times with a pistol, and I'll hit him like, say, 3 or 4 times, and then he'll turn around and just shoot me with one shot, and then I will just drop dead. And I think, what? And it doesn't come up on the bottom right saying he got me as a headshot, because if it was a headshot, I'd understand, but it wasn't a headshot. So I'm like, what? I was like, maybe because I just suck at the game, because it's my first few games. Like, there's probably been people who've been playing this since Friday. So there was other times where, we wiped a team. It was 6-0. Like,
yeah, and Lockie corrected me in the chat. It's the best first to 6 rounds.
Yeah, not best to 6. Yeah, and I just feel like I was really confused. Like, there were sometimes you could shoot someone like heaps of times, and then they'll shoot you once, and then you'll just die without getting headshots. I feel like the deagles are like overpowered, like really overpowered. Even from far distance. There's a gun. It's the shotgun with the sniper scope on it, where you've got your pistol out shooting them from like long range, and they like kill you with a shotgun from like so far, and you're like, what? How did you do that? Now, we kind of came down to the fact that it's probably the ping. Like, it have to be, because when you look at the kill cam, I'm not seeing what they just saw. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was one point where I was behind the wall and I got shot and I died, and I was like, interesting, because I was behind the wall. But in his kill cam, it was like I was sticking out. Like I was just like, yo, and he just shot me. And I was like, what? That's not what happened. So I don't know. It kind of made me a little bit sad in a sense of like, is there going to like obviously there's going to be servers and stuff, but I'd like to see my ping and stuff like that, like on all the other CODs where you press options and you can see what your ping is and what you're running at and stuff like that. But it does feel super smooth and awesome though. I must admit, like everything feels great. As what you said, level design is like perfect for 2v2. Really short rounds. I love how if it's kind of no one's killed each other, at the end there's a flag in the middle and you have to capture it for, what is it, like 5 seconds, do you think? 4 or 5 seconds?
Something like that.
And there's a few strategies around that. I've played around with the strategies of when it gets down to that, it's like, well, I'm just going to sit back and let him capture it and cook a grenade and just throw a grenade on it, and then he dies and then I win. See, now I'm not sure if this is a good thing. I've still got to play the game a lot more because what happens? So do we know what happens when that flag's in the middle?
Yeah.
If no one goes to it?
Yeah, so if no one goes to it, it's whoever's got the highest, the most health, yeah, and that's combined. So between the 4 people, basically, if they're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to just see it just be, to the very end, like no little flag thing. That will probably change my mind when the game comes out and I've played 2 weeks of it and I'm like, oh, that was a good decision. Like there are people just camping in like a house or something like that. And
I think that's what it is.
I think exactly what it is too. Yeah. But yeah, overall it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play the big maps with, I think, is it like 20v20 or 15v15 or something like that?
It's 20v20.
That's going to be sick. So it's going to be a mixture of Battlefield and COD. And TDM is obviously just TDM. And the guns are interesting as well. But yeah, it runs really smoothly and it's a lot different in a sense of like you can peep around corners. The sliding, you don't slide forever. I think because we've been playing Apex for so long, I presume if we went back to Black Ops, we're going to be like, oh, you don't slide as much as what you do in this one. But I played 2 more games when I got off PUBG with Gwyn the other night, last night. And there's another mode. Did you play the other mode of that?
No. What is it?
So the other mode. So I was like, what is this? So I played it. You start off with just fists, and there are guns on the walls, like around everywhere. There's guns, there's flashbangs, there's grenades, there's like all these different weird things.
Shit.
So so everyone starts with nothing. It's like a miniature battle royale in a way. That goes for 30 seconds. So you quickly just grab a shotgun and then quickly grab a grenade and then just try and get them. That was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting. Like I picked up a claymore and then what's it called? What's the map called? Oh, yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's got 2 story buildings on either side, and there's a bridge across in the middle.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, and normally there's like people jump out of that window. So I had a claymore and I put a claymore there, right? Because I knew the guy was upstairs, and I pretended to make noise like on the other side, so I knew he would try and like flank me, and it worked. He jumped out of the window, and then my claymore got him, and then I killed the other guy and got the clutch. So that was pretty fun. That was pretty good. That was a really cool kind of interesting mode.
Yeah, right.
Give that a crack. It's not as good as the original one that we did. But But just to mix things up a bit, it's pretty good because you'll be up against a guy that has either a shotgun and then you have like an MP5, or you'll have a grenade and they might have just like a stun grenade, or it depends what you pick up. Normally you have a pistol straight in front of you, and then there'll be like a shotgun or submachine gun or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes that different like variety in the way you got to kind of kill the other team, because you don't know what guns I've got. You're like, ooh, what guns do I have? And I kind of like that because if someone has shotguns in the mode that we were playing, we know that they're going to come pretty close to us.
Yeah.
And you're going to get rushed. So in this, you're like, what should I do? So if I've got an assault rifle, I'm just going to sit back and try and pop you from far distance. So yeah, but overall, I think they will fix a few little things about the game. I really think the gun balance is just a little bit off, especially with the deagle. And I think what I said to you, what was frustrating, and I think this was the lack of me not playing the game, but we'd both have shotguns, and then I'm like coming to get you, and then the guy just pops me off from like the other side of the map, like with like 1 or 2 shots with the deagle. I'm like, that sucks.
But I feel like there's some issues with hit detection as well, because like you were spectating at some point, you were watching me play, and I was clearly hitting the dude, and I was not getting hit markers. I was like, with a fucking shotgun as well. I was like, how does that work?
Yeah.
And then he obviously with the same gun shoots me and he hits me. So I was like,
yeah,
okay, buddy.
There was a few frustrating things. Like this guy was like peeping. He just had his head out, and I had my deagle, and I was like just popping like rounds at his head, and I was like, I'm not getting anything from this guy. And then he obviously hears me shooting at him, and I was right next to him, and then he just like sniper shotguns me from like the other side of the map. I'm like, what? I was like, I don't get it. And then the same thing happened the next game, but the roles were reversed. I had the shotgun and he had the pistol, and then he just shot me with like 1 bullet in the head. I'm like, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Like, and we kind of picked up that every second game we would lose, and that just I feel like the ping was just a bit off. Even when like there were some games where we lost, and I was like, yeah, fair. They were way better than us. Like they just creamed us. Like they just knew everything. But there were other games where I was just like, what? Like there was a game that we actually won, and the guy was running into the container, and I fired like a whole clip into the guy in the back, and then he just kept on running. I was like, what? I was like, I don't get this. Like, this is weird. So yeah, you know what? That will probably get fixed.
You'd hope so.
But it is the alpha, so it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
let's not judge it by this at all. But if I am going to judge it by this, it's still got my day one money. I'm so super keen to play 2v2. I hope and pray they put in rank in 2v2, because I think that would make it so much better. Because I think there are going to be some pretty hardcore dudes playing 2v2. I think it's going to be a
matchmaking, you mean? Or?
Yeah. So, you start off at, not ranked, and then you just work your way up and try and get better. So you're not going in and it's like, oh, I wonder how good these guys are. And they could be insane and just sweep the floor of you. So I don't know. I hope there is a ranked kind of game mode. But I feel like the 2v2 is going to be kind of where it's at for really good players. I honestly think the really good players are going to play 2v2 for sure. I could see it as like a MLG kind of type thing, like an esports thing, like because you know how in COD they normally just kind of have TDM, or like they don't have I know capture the flag. No, not capture the flag. Capture the flag. Search and destroy and TDM are kind of the main ones, but TDM is mainly the normal one. Free for all is, I don't think I've never seen a free for all COD like in esports, but I could see this 2v2 being one for sure. Like yeah. Oh, here you go. Esports is capture the flag, search and destroy, and headquarters. Oh, headquarters. Yeah, headquarters one, search and destroy is one. Capture the flag. Really? That's weird. I haven't seen that. But cool.
Interesting.
Whoa, and 50v50 further down the line, apparently.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's gonna be intense,
dude. That's interesting, man. That's more than Battlefield. Like Battlefield are gonna be like, damn, that was our jam. This is why people buy our game. I suppose they have helicopters, but I think there's still the vehicles in the big game modes, isn't there? Like the 20v20. Like there's still tanks and stuff you can hop into. I think.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure there is.
Blackout had vehicles, so
yeah, that's true. But yeah, man, I think COD knew they had to change up things this year. It seems like everyone wanted like boots to the ground, and they bought that back out. But still, people are like, "Yes, sick. Yeah, I've played it for a few weeks, and I'm done. Like, I don't need to play this anymore." And I feel like they're starting to lose a fair bit. But it seems like the hype around this is pretty high.
Yeah.
The new engine looks awesome, and they needed a new engine as well because they've had the same one for so long. So, like just the movements.
Yeah, it does look good, huh? It's like a lot of the animations and stuff.
They have tanks and kill streams. Same engine. Same engine as what? Not the last COD. No,
apparently it's the same engine but new tweaks.
Yeah. Oh, really? No, I don't think.
I thought they said it was a new engine, but
no, I think it's a new engine, man. And it definitely looks like a new engine. If it's a tweak, goddamn, that's a big tweak. Like it feels a bit like Battlefield in a sense, don't you reckon? Like just running, but not as.
It's been so long since I played Battlefield, man. I don't even remember what it feels like to play Battlefield, to be honest.
It's just that kind of like I'm trying to go on for that simulation kind of movement. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the guns that sound awesome and handle awesome and stuff like that, except for they shoot suck. But bullets don't hit the enemy.
Shooting fucking rubber bullets. Love it. It's good as.
But we'll see what happens when the full version comes out and we both jump on. I'm sure we'll have a night that weekend. We normally do our COD nights.
Our release night.
That weekend. Yeah, release weekend. We normally get it going on.
For sure.
And we'll see if it's any better. Oh, we could just totally suck and just blame it on the lag.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the lag.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Cool beans.
Cool beans indeed. Man, I jumped back into Division 2 after we've talked about it for so long. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm doing it. Yesterday morning, I'm like...
Can I apologize? I didn't... Did I don't think I replied to your message. Like...
Oh, we talked to... No, we were just talking about stuff.
Yeah. I was like... That's how busy I was, man. I couldn't even reply to your message, man. I could send you, like, dick pics, but that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's good enough. But yeah, I jumped back in after... The last time I played was when you helped me finish the main campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the bit where you see the... What are they called? Oh, fuck. I forgot what they're called. The bad guys. Black something. They're like special ops motherfuckers with like big robots and shit.
Yeah, what are they called?
I don't know. To take over the world, and I left it at that. I was like, cool, I'm moving on to whatever game has come out now. And yeah, I haven't touched it since. So I went back in yesterday. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know what anything is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I realized everything is about the gear score now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool. This has a better score than whatever. Let's update. And then I like slowly got back into it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a mission. I started doing it. I'm like, I'm getting fucked up. I'm not good at this anymore. Turned it off.
Oh
No.
I was expecting.
I turned it off yesterday, and then today I went back in.
Okay.
And I'm back in, boys.
Is it because, like, when you say you're not very good at this anymore, is it because you forgot your kind of talents and stuff like that? And like,
exactly. I had to relearn everything. I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, I went back in today and I'm all in, man. Fuck. It's so good.
I'm
So
excited,
good.
dude. I'm excited. Oh yes. Okay, cool.
I redid my four different loadouts, so I can just switch on the fly. I'm like, yeah, this looks like I should tackle it in like a sneaky way. So I'll go my loadout that's got the sniper rifle and the SMG. Or if I go close quarters, I've got like the shield perk thing and like a fucking drone or a turret or something. And I'll rock a shotty and an SMG or something. I'm just like, oh fuck, this is so much fun, man. Just like working out different tactics. The cover system is just so fucking like on point. This game's so good. Really, it just feels so good.
It's really smooth.
So yeah, I'm keen to play some more, man. Did you get the year one pass? You did.
I bought the like in kind of semi-intense edition.
Yeah, I don't think you got the year one pass.
What?
Did you get the year one pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you played all the extra missions then?
I'm like 95% sure. Well, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, cool. Because there's like I'm at the point.
You mean the side missions? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've played all the side missions that you get. No.
Because you unlock those and like you can see them, and it's like, oh, you can work out a waypoint and shit, and then you get there and it's like, hey man, you need year one pass to play that. And I was like, oh, are you fucking serious? But it's like you get extra stuff, so you don't have to have it.
Wasn't year one pass for everyone though?
That's what I thought, but there's definitely some stuff that you would need the pass for. I thought it was like you get access to stuff earlier.
Can I just grab my case for 2 seconds, because that will tell me exactly what we get. Hold the phone. Just do some like rap beatbox or something like that for Lucky. Just like. Okay, hold up.
Fucking hell. Got a little bit of ball action over here.
Where are we? Vision. Oh, okay.
He's got it. He's coming back. Oh yeah. Got another look at his sexy shorts.
All right. Oh, did you see my sexy shorts? Yeah, my pajamas.
That's a bit hard to miss.
Oh, check it. And I got like burger socks.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good. Gold edition includes year one pass.
Oh, you have it.
Okay.
Cool.
All year one episodes. Instant unlock of all new special 8 classified assignments. The fall of DC exclusive.
Yeah, classified assignments. They're the ones. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, apparently I do have it. I don't know if I've done them or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh well, now that I've like I'm done with the base stuff, I'm like, I feel like it's okay for me to pay for extra stuff now, like for extra content.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a look at getting the year one pass. So I go in and it's like, yeah, man, it's $60, and I was like, what? Fucking what?
What?
I was like, I didn't even pay $60 for the full game. I'm not paying $60 for fucking DLC. Get the fuck out of my house. So yeah, I didn't get it, but there's still plenty of stuff to do without needing that. So I'm just gonna keep grinding, man.
It will go on sale as well. Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna wait for a price drop, and then I'll get it. Raki just joined the chat. Hello, Raki. Thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, yo.
Yeah. So Raki's watching all the way from France, by the way.
Oh,
what a beautiful soul. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've only just started the end game stuff, so I've still got fucking heaps to do.
We would be pretty similar as well, so that's good because we're gonna just be connected so nicely in that kind of story. So yeah, I'm pretty much the same as you. I've taken over a few like sections of the map, but that's really about it.
Yeah, so make sure you update your game. I'm keen to jump back in soon, man. I was like,
I haven't deleted it though. That's the thing. I've still got it. It's like,
oh yeah, but there's been updates since we last played.
It's updated by itself though.
That's what. So if you don't play for a certain amount of time, it stops updating by itself. So I don't know if yours did that. Mine didn't. So when I went to play yesterday morning, I was like, hey man, we need to update it. It was like it wasn't that huge. It was like 16 gig or something, so I couldn't play straight away. But
that's okay. What I'll do is, MXGP comes out Tuesday. BT dubs.
Fucking hell.
So I'll be playing that Tuesday.
Yes, sweet. I need to get that too. But yeah, no, it's still really fun. I'm keen to do some more stuff in it. I haven't gone back to Destiny since that time I said I was going to play it again.
Yeah, I haven't, and I haven't installed it. So
yeah, but yeah, Division. I'm already like up to date with what's going on. I'm already,
So what is your gear score in that? Like 4 something?
No. It's like 260 or something. Like I've just started the end game stuff.
I can't remember what mine is.
Fresh out of end game.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the other games that I played this week are the ones that I played on stream. So I played Evil Within again on Tuesday, and you came in, you checked in for a little bit. Man, it was scary this week.
Yeah.
It was very scary this week. I think you jumped in after I had my big scary moment.
You got clipped though, apparently.
No, Lockie missed a clip as well. So
Lockie.
He got the clip of
Stink.
He had gone to have dinner when the whole thing happened. So
no.
It's all good because I've recorded it. So it's going to be on YouTube. So don't stress. I've seen it again. I've saved the clip of it. I'm going to use it for the promo for next week. So it's all there. It's all good. But it's basically like, I was like, the whole reason why I want to play The Evil Within, I'm like, I'm going to play a scary game on stream, but I'm not going to go too scary. So I'm like, The Evil Within, I've played it before. I got to a certain point, but like, I know what kind of scary it is, if that makes sense. I'm like, I can handle it. It's all good. Now I'm past the point that I was at when I first played it, and fucking hell, like I full paused the game. Like I couldn't handle it.
That's intense.
Did you see the spider bitch the boss that I versed at the end?
No, I went because I had to go to basketball, so no.
Oh yeah, but fuck, like the first time I encountered her, I saw you go into this room, right, and there's a corpse on the floor, and usually when you see that, you're like, they're gonna get up, they're gonna try and attack me, and I was like, okay, there's some ammo on the table, I'm gonna pick up the ammo, and I'm ready. And you can set corpses on fire as well. So I was like, I turn to the corpse and I literally say, please don't get up. And then it just comes out of the floor. Like, it's not the corpse getting up. It's like this naked spider lady. She's got like 6 or 8 limbs. And she just starts chasing me. So what happens is, I had to clear this room. Right, a little bit of backtracking. I'm clearing.
Wait, is this with Racky's help? Because I'm pretty sure
Racky saved my life.
Yeah, I thought so. I remember Racky just like popping in and just saving the day.
Racky's my fucking hero.
Good work.
So I clear this room, and then I clear the room. It unlocks this door. I open the door, and then there's this corridor. I walk down the corridor, and then there's this other room, and that's where the whole thing happened. Right.
Okay.
So bitch comes out of the ground, out of nowhere, starts chasing me. I'm like, okay, fuck this. I'm bolting back the other way. And the door that I came through in the first place has disappeared. It's just a wall. So I'm like, where the fuck do I go? And then I see this other door on the other side that was locked before.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I need to turn around and go back to that door. And she's just like, you know that weird, like, creepy crawl thing that you see from horror movies? She's doing that towards me, and I just I lost it. Like, I just paused it. I was like, I need to take a deep breath.
That's full on, man.
Yeah. But no, it's been good fun, man. Playing on stream has been a very interesting experience. I've had, Raki, who's pretty good at the game, helped me out a fair bit. So yeah, it's good. It's very different to like just playing in your living room. It's just like you feel like you're surrounded by people, even though they're not there. But it's like you're going through it with those people. It's really cool. And then on Thursday, I decided to start playing another Zelda game. So I started playing. I whipped out the good old SNES Mini.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Yeah, so I whipped out the SNES Mini and I started playing
Whip it out.
Zelda fucking A Link to the Past.
Oh,
And then I had another bloke come in. He's like, mate, this is my fucking jam. And he's from America. And he's giving me all the tips in Zelda. I was like, fuck. So I got my boy Raki helping me on Tuesdays. And then I got my
you got
other,
it down, bro.
yeah, got my other boy on Thursday helping me out. He's like, yeah, don't go there because this is going to happen. Oh, you got to go to this room. And like, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. Thank you. Because it's like, that one is like, it's top down, right?
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
I've played a bit of it before, and I was like, it's just confusing, that sort of old school way where you have to figure out the puzzles and like what room to go and shit. Like I get lost really easily, so it's good to
Yeah.
have a bit of support trying to get through. But it's good fun. I mean, yeah, they try not to spoil the game for me while still helping me when I get stuck. So
Reki said that right in the chat as you said that.
yeah,
tried
there
to
you go. Yeah, that's it. So it was the same thing on Thursday where like I still get some sort of satisfaction when I figure something out, but like I still get a bit of a push as well. But it's
Yeah.
like literally I've played this game before. I've got it on Game Boy and I've also got it on the SNES Mini, but I never got as far as I did on Thursday. And it's the same for The Evil Within. It's like
Oh.
because I get that sort of experience, like I feel like I want to play more.
Yeah, because it's not like you're not
If I was
frustrated and you're not stuck, I think. as
Yeah,
well.
like if I no, but like I mean, I could have been playing by myself and I just look up walkthroughs and stuff, but I don't know. It's just a different feeling. So
Yeah.
it just it's good. So I'm looking forward to play some more next week as well. So it's something I'm only going to be playing on stream. So
Yeah.
which is another interesting thing because sometimes I'm like, oh, should I play Evil Within? Oh no, that's for stream only. I'm only going to play that once a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good stuff, man. Yeah, so that's the bulk of what I've been playing this week, which is not much. I've played a bit more of. I try to play a bit of the Switch. In the middle of all that as well, played a bit more of Fire Emblem, and shit is getting real.
Hackers?
Hey?
Just hackers?
Yeah,
Hectic?
yeah, shit's getting heckers indeed. Like people are dying. Like
Ooh.
the story's getting like real deep, and it's a great game, man. It's a really good game. If
Well, what have people been playing that?
yeah, it's like I do want to play that game again after I finish it because
Hmm.
like I said before, it's you choose between those three houses. And they all have different characters, but they all have like every single character has like his own story. They actually have character, and like
Yeah.
you know how I think I've said that before, but you go through like a calendar thing and you choose what you want to do on a particular day and stuff. And like once in a while, it'll be like, hey, this person wants to chat to you, or hey, you can go check up on this person. Do you want to do that? And then you go and do that, and like they talk to you and they actually tell you about their background, like
Okay.
and you actually learn about them. And then like in a future, like you move on, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, did you know about that? And you go, yeah, man, because you know he told me about it. Like I actually know, like you actually get to know these people. So now I'm like kind of regretting picking the classic mode where if they die, they're dead. But I've been lucky enough to not have anyone die yet.
Yeah.
Or I may have cheated a couple of times and reset the game. No, I actually haven't had to yet. I've been able to get away with the 3 rewind things.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's solid game.
Have you been playing any more Dragon Quest?
Not this week, man. I'm going to be playing that soon. I don't want to leave too much of a gap where I forget about stuff, so I'm going to be playing that real soon.
Yeah, my little thing is like I'd always have to play like 2 hours at least, and I'm still addicted. Like, I still love it and stuff. But then my problem is like once I'm in bed and it's late at night, I'll play. I get like 45 minutes into an hour, and then I'm like nearly drifting off to sleep because I'm just so tired. But I just want to keep playing.
Yeah,
but it's yeah, I'm up to like I've got some chain armor and stuff like that. And
you got the chainmail armor?
iron hammer as well.
Thing. Yep.
Now, you know how I said to you the other day how Glenn, one of my friends, his partner has been playing it heaps, right? And I said she was like past us. And this was what? How long ago did I say that was? That was like
last weekend or something.
Yep. So I was wrong.
Okay.
She's played.
Oh no.
She's played 100 hours, and she's up to the last island.
Holy shit!
And I was like,
"How,
Ash? There's something wrong with you, mate. Like that is out of control." Yeah. So.
Wow.
Unbelievable, man.
That's messed up.
She's just creamed it, but yeah, that's
good
what
effort,
you get.
Tash. Good effort.
Well done, Tash. So she's probably clocked it now. I'm sure she's probably finished the game. I should ask Gwen how it's going.
Yeah.
With that.
God damn.
But it'd be good to kind of see in a few months to see if she continues playing it on her island and building stuff and going to her island and seeing and checking it out. That'd be kind of cool. But Glenn can't play it because
she's on it all the time.
Yeah, that too. And apparently Glenn said he can't play because it will overwrite her saved game file.
Oh.
And I was like, nah.
You're going to have one save file? It is Switch.
So I was like, really? But then I played it the other day and I went to like load my game up. But there's more than one save game file. But maybe if you start a new game, it might wipe all the files. I don't know.
Yeah. So you can have multiple save files for like the same game though, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but you can't have like two separate games.
Yeah. Only one profile.
So Glenn went to buy it, to play it, and to peek over, and he was pretty excited. And
that's shit.
She's just smashed it. So I said to him, I'm like, you've just got to buy her a Switch. Maybe a Switch Lite? I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. It's such a good game, man. Every time I go into it, I'm just like, oh yes. Even the music, man. I love everything about that game.
Yeah,
but
it is real good.
Definitely a bedtime game for me. Where some nights, Meg will say, "Oh, you coming to bed tonight?" I'm like, "Yes, I will."
With my Switch.
Yeah, I'll play my Switch. Well, that's what she said. She's like, "You gonna play Switch tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, yes, awesome." So yeah, she's kind of making me play Switch. But yeah, but I haven't bought a PS4 game in a while, and I'm excited for what's coming out on Tuesday. MXGP 2019. I've watched a few trailers. It looks like they've just improved on a little bit of things, but I'm super excited to give that a crack on Tuesday and get back to you.
Same, man. I will be there with you, my friend. Wow. I'll be there with you. I've got my free money from fucking Days Gone, dude.
That's right.
I'm camping outside. I'm gonna get that free MXGP.
Oh yeah, no shit. Well, you can customize there's a course, like a track creator in this one as well. They've only had that, but only in the Supercross ones. No, but it's good in a sense for us where we're not going to make the tracks, but we're going to play them.
Play other people's tracks.
Ken Roxton, who's a professional motocross rider, always puts up on Instagram and is like, "Yeah, I just made this like the last 2 days. Check it out." And everyone will like ride his like track and stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, in the last ones, it's really annoying because when you go into a career, you can't play and sign for a manufacturer team. So you can't ride for KTM Red Bull or Monster Kawasaki. It has to be like kind of your own team, and your decals suck. Like they're so lame. Like they're just so trash. And everyone's like, man, in like the first one you made, you could ride for like Monster Energy and anyone you wanted to. And now you don't have that in the game. And it's really disappointing because now we have to ride these ugly looking bikes around in career mode. You can go the stock bikes, but they suck. But this one, you can ride for Monster Energy and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do that and see what people make on the track creator.
I'm excited for the career mode.
it's the outdoors of it, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And you obviously have a compound as well in this one. I'm not sure how much different it is to the last one, but I'm sure it will be
Not long
different.
until you find out.
Yeah. So super excited.
Beauty. All right, we might wrap it up here, boys and girls. Chris, tell the people where they can find you if they want to know what you're up to these days.
They can find me on the Instagram at christofini.gaming. Yeah, listen, I've been pretty slack on Instagram.
Yeah, fair call. No, me too.
Yeah, you'll see a mad picture on Tuesday, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Our handle is Button Mash Pod pretty much everywhere. That's Twitter, that's Twitch, that's Instagram, Button Mash Pod, one word. You can also email us any of your feedback, good or bad. That's at buttonmashpod@gmail.com. You can also find all of our episodes, and I'm also uploading the archives of our Twitch streams as well on there. So you can find those on the website, which is www.buttonmashpod.com. But that's it for this week, boys and girls. I hope you have a great week.
Bye.
Final round.